Hello everyone. In this video I show how to make a 10,650 magnet lighthouse with Damien O'Connor's double-walled tube supporting my snub ball. At night, putting a flashlight inside the tube produces a lighthouse effect. The snub ball has edge length of 5 and requires vertex pieces made of hexagon rings. Like that. So these are double hexagon rings. You'll need 60 of these. Edge pieces are made from rings of 10. So 5, 10, and then you're going to pinch these rings so that the right end of the ring has a single magnet. The right end of the stack has a single magnet on each end, and the left end has double magnets on each end. And then you cut edge pieces like that. You'll need 150 of these edge pieces. Then you need triangular pieces made from rings of 9. So 6, 9. Like that. You cut them off in single rings, and then you lay one ring on top of another like this, and then pinch this into a triangle. Both the top and the bottom get pinched into triangles, just like that. Then you'll also need pentagonal faces that you make like this. Start off with a pentagon, and then wind another ring around this ring in such a way that it's below the first. Then wind several rings above the second. So here's the first ring that I'm putting above that second ring. Keep on winding, again always putting the new ring above the previous until you have a pentagon with edge length of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 along an edge, and you can see that this central pentagon is raised, and then it goes down, and then it's up all the way around. And once you've got this, wind another ring just below the previous. Like that. Now the edge count is 7. And then add 5 rings to each edge, starting just to the right of this corner magnet and adding just those 5 magnets, that is, to the right of the end corner magnet. Then turn this over, and in this little groove you're going to lay these extra, the last row, going to fit right into that groove. So now you have a pentagon that has some strength around the outside. This helps to strengthen the shape in this larger size. Now to connect the pieces, the single magnet end, this end of an edge piece, is going to fit into the gap between those two magnets in that edge piece, in the vertex piece. This is an edge piece. Like that. And then the triangle pieces just butt up side by side with the edge pieces. Like that. So making a triangle that looks like that. Then using these pieces, you'll need 80 of the triangular pieces, 150 of the edge pieces, 60 of the vertex pieces, and you'll need 11 total of these pentagonal faces. Using them, you'll build subunits following the directions in my Snub Ball tutorial video, except that we'll be omitting one pentagonal face where the ball connects to the tube, so you'll only actually need 11 of these pentagonal faces instead of 12 in the tutorial video. Here are the subunits for a clockwise snub ball with edge length of 5. These are the 11 pentagonal faces. This is 5 copies of subunit 1, subunit 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different types of subunits. I will build this ball on top of this 51 ring double-walled tube, which you can build following the directions in my tutorial video. For a strong connection between the tube and the ball, we need to match the polarity. Turn over one of these number 1 subunits so it is concave up. So now we're looking at the inside surface of the sphere, and touch a magnet on this vertex piece. So this magnet is the one that I'm talking about, to the top outside ring of the tube, like this. As you can see, this magnet has connected up with 2 magnets. It's in contact with 2 different magnets. It really wants to be there. It doesn't want to just contact one magnet. It likes to be in contact with 2. That means you've got the wrong end of this tube. So you need to turn it over. And now do the same experiment again. And you can see that it's attracted just to one magnet, not into the gap between 2 magnets. That indicates that you've got the right polarity. So we'll build the sphere on top of this end of the tube. Now we're going to take off these 20 tallest magnets. You might be able to see here that there are 20 magnets that poke up above the rest on the inside wall of the tube. So I'm just taking off these. It's every other magnet, it's just the tallest ones. Okay, so now hopefully you'll be able to see that those tallest magnets are now gone, and this is where we'll build the snub ball. These 5 copies of subunit 1 attach directly to the tube with this short edge sitting directly above the tube. So if you remember what these pieces look like, this is an edge piece with 2 sides to it. Those 2 sides will fit on the inside and the outside walls of this tube. Now what we'll do is focus on these 2 magnets on the inside wall of the tube, and these 4 magnets that are on the bottom side of this edge piece. And I'm going to fit this magnet between magnets 1 and 2 And this magnet, between magnets 3 and 4, that allows for the strongest connection. Just like that. Turn it to the side so you can see it. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the other subunits of this same type. Then we're going to make sure that all of these magnets are in good contact with each other. Use a roll of poster paper as scaffolding to support the ball as we build it. And I secure it with a couple of pieces of masking tape. Okay, so now we're ready to add the next subunit. And this is it. It's the Lighthouse with a snub ball of edge length 5 and a tube with 51 rings in it. Hallelujah. And here's the finished result.